Even in the pouring rain, North Korea's massive military parade marches on. Rain-soaked citizens of Pyongyang turn out in droves for the spectacle of new long-range nukes, two-stepping troops, and to prove their loyalty to leader Kim Jong-un, joined by dignitaries from China and Russia. Images of his ruling Workers' Party 80th anniversary spectacle beamed around the world on state TV, but almost no visitors or media from the West. A sign of Pyongyang's strategic pivot away from the U.S. after Kim and President Donald Trump's failed diplomacy.
And I've had some very personal conversations with some North Koreans about President Trump.
Tour guide and filmmaker Justin Martell is the only known American to visit North Korea since the pandemic. He went in February during a brief 3-week reopening before the doors sealed shut again.
And I even had one North Korean say to me, Trump is a good man. Not a great man like we have, but he's a good man.
But at the parade, North Korea rolled out what it says is a new long-range missile. They claim it can hit the U.S. mainland. State media calls it the Hwasong-20, North Korea's most powerful nuclear weapon, using solid fuel for a surprise launch. North Korea showed off other weapons too, hypersonic glide vehicles said to be nearly impossible to shoot down, drones, tanks, even weapons reportedly used against Ukraine. Some of the biggest applause for North Korean soldiers who fought in Ukraine, alongside many others who died. Kim praised his fighters. His growing arsenal, a warning to the U.S. and South Korea. Denuclearization is off the table. Massive display of patriotism, of military force. 10 years ago, I watched a parade just like this for the ruling party's 70th anniversary. It's easy to get caught up in the spectacle of all of this, but when you look into the faces of the people who are marching in the parade, they are physically exerting themselves. It's quite taxing, and some of them are even overcome with emotion. How does it feel to be part of something like this? I feel proud to be a Korean, he says, and proud to have a leader like Kim Jong-un. It was a great parade, she says, and after seeing and hearing our leader, we've pledged to do our best to build a strong country very soon. If you live in Pyongyang, participation is not optional. It's expected. At parades, and for the first time in 5 years, the mass games, turning stadium seats into human-powered pixels, each person flipping cards in synchronized precision. I'll never forget watching thousands of young people performing in a heavy storm, holding their torches high as cold, biting rain ran down their faces. 10 years later, the weapons may be bigger, but some things never change. Will Ripley, CNN, Taipei.